Today is the beginning of my new crafty week, and I am starting this with a new start. If you've been watching my video from last week, I have showed you this. This is the one that comes to, change my kind of stitching routine, I guess, because I have finished my it's not Santa Claus, it's Didmoro's Russian Santa Claus last week, and I decided to start this one instead because it's not crosses. It's not crosses, not half crosses. It's a long stitch kit, and you probably know what long stitch is if you're a stitcher. If not, it's a really easy technique. It's just long stitches that cover a certain area of on the fabric. The chart looks exactly like paint by numbers, so you can definitely paint it by numbers. But it's a fun process. It doesn't take too long, and it is, you need to hope that you will have enough thread. But this is a kit from Marichka. This is a lighthouse, and the size of it is, where is the size? It's 18 over 22. Oh yeah, 18 over 21 centimeters. So this is what you're supposed to be getting. You probably saw this in my last video. I've showed you what was inside the kit. I already started it last night, and today I was stitching a little bit more, so I have a pretty good progress. Plus I've changed the organizer. If you can see in the back here, this is the organizer that came with the kit. It's upside down, but it's the same color of this, and the thing about it, it's just cardboard or even a paper organizer, and I don't like those. I really don't like those, so I changed it for this. What's happening with my focus? I've changed it for this. If you remember this organizer, I used it for my Dismarods from MP Studio, the one that I finished last week. I just took out the threads that were in this. By the way, my nails are really bad. Sorry about that. I need to do them. I took out the threads that were in this organizer from my last kit, and I changed it for this. I absolutely love this organizer. I don't know what it is about it. It kind of in between as it comes to the number of thread that you can put in here, because the smaller kits are always up to maybe 20 colors max, and the larger kits that I stitch are much more. So 36 colors, it's kind of I don't know, but I love the fact that it is wood. I don't have my nails, but it is wood, and the design on this is kind of carved in, so it's really cute. Can you tell the carving? It's actually a fire carving, if I'm not mistaken, so I think that it is really cute. I love this organizer. I actually have this thing about wooden organizers lately. I really like wooden organizers, so that's what I am going to use for my next really big project, but I'm not going to give you a spoiler about that. Just a little one about me planning on it. Okay, anyways, 16 colors in this kit, no blends, no backstitch. Of course, this is long stitch, so you don't need backstitch, but there are a couple of French knots, so that's something that you will need to do. If you don't like it, it's too bad, because it kind of helps. But let's see what I have been stitching up to this point. I've stitched it last night and a little bit tonight, so you can definitely see that. Sorry, I'm going to take this out. You can definitely see that the progress is pretty good for just not even one day of stitching. It's stitched really fast, so if you just sit on it and stitch it for a couple of days, you can definitely finish this one. I decided to use my Norgi square frame. This is 22 over 19.5 centimeters, and it's a perfect fit for this one. The only problem is that on the top here, there's a tiny piece that is not, it's kind of out there, so I will need to change it a little bit, kind of move it down, but if you can see, it's a perfect fit. It's really comfortable, it's not really heavy, and it is really easy to stitch. Now already stitched the French knots in these little flowers. If you can see them, they're so cute. I love the way the French knots look because it's a 3-strand French knot, so it looks really puffy. These are the ones that are going to be covered when I stitched over them. So I'm going to stitch them out, you know, from the paper chart that comes in the kit, because there's another page exactly the same size with a chart, a paper chart. So you can definitely color by numbers, because it looks like a color by numbers kit. Now, like I said, 16 colors, one French knot with yellow, the ones that I did over here, and one French knot with pinks that are supposed to be these little flowers. So if you can see how cute they look. I don't know what's happening with my focus over here, so okay, so I have a video rendering right now for my Russian channel. No, sorry, the Russian channel video is uploading right now, and the English channel is rendering right now. So yeah, so I will upload it soon, and then I'll go to bed because it's already 1 o'clock at night, and well, I don't have to work tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, but still, I'm tired. So it's time to go rest. Marky's asleep. He's a good boy. And here, Kitty is asleep as well. So I'm going to go put my head down. So I will see you in a couple of seconds with another update. We'll see. I'm thinking about stitching my pillow tomorrow from Orioles, the one of the newer kits that I started, or maybe I will stitch the panneau from, you know, the floral one from Orioles as well. So I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but we'll see about it tomorrow. I'm kind of you know, in spur of the moment type of girl. If I see one of the kits that I want to pick up that moment, I will pick it up. So I'll decide about it tomorrow, and I will see you in a couple of seconds. So today's the 19th, and it is what time is it? It is 11:53 at night. So I am so tired. I got up today at 5 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock I was already in the bus station because I went to Ashkelon. I had a doctor's appointment, and my husband couldn't take me because he was already in Ashkelon because he works there. So he met me over there, and he went with me to do the errands. And then we went back home, and I took Marky, and we went to the doctor's. There's this kid, it's called Tipat Khalav. If you translate it into English, it is milk, milk, whatever. Anyways, it's for babies. It's a doctor came over to, you know, I could just my aunt works there in that clinic. So she told me that there's doctors supposed to come today, and she was all about teething and stuff. So I went over there, and she gave him this medicine. She put it on his gums so his teeth would grow better. I don't know what that is, but okay. But I had that, and then I went back home, and then I went to work. So I am so tired, but for the last 2 days I managed to stitch, and I have stitched this today a little bit, and yesterday of course, and I think that I've had a pretty good progress. I forgot to take the before picture, but I had only stitched like around this area a little bit. I didn't have this whole area stitched up, and I think that right now you can definitely see the difference if you remember my last video. So my plan for now is to I don't know, to go rest a little bit, or maybe do some long stitch before I go to bed. I don't know. We'll see after I finish filming. I will decide if I want to keep stitching or I just want to go to bed. I do really want to keep stitching because it kind of, relaxes me. Anyways, look at this beauty. I think that it looks so beautiful. I love stitching with wool. I've said it before a million times. Rioli's kits are really easy. I do recommend them for beginners. Try the wool kits. They are so fun to stitch. They're so fluffy and the crosses are beautiful. And the way it looks on black canvas is amazing. I am in love with this one. So I hope that I will finish this and make this into a pillow. By the way, just a reminder, this is the kit. This is a pillow from Rioli's. It's not a new kit. It's from, what year is it? If I will be able to find it, 2016. So it's not a new kit, but I think that it's just beautiful. It's a pillow sized 40 over 40 centimeters, and I just love this. I cannot wait to move on to this ornament around, and I think this is going to be beautiful. I can't even talk. I'm so tired. So right now I'm on this flower. This is the biggest element in this picture, and I think that I'm kind of halfway through it, so I'm happy about that because the rest of the elements will be stitched a little faster, I think. Red is not my favorite color to stitch with. I'm kind of getting tired of it pretty fast, but I am willing to, to just stitch it just to finish this flower. I think that it is going to be so beautiful. So I cannot wait to finish this one. Anyways, I'm going to go rest. I think I'll go stitch some long stitch for like half an hour and then go to bed because I'm tired. And my cat is already sleeping over here. Ricky's he's tired too. Okay, I'll see you in a couple of seconds. Mommy's little helper decided he wanted to stitch a little bit, right? So yeah, so we are stitching. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my gosh. Are you stitching? Yeah. Oh, we won't let Daddy see us because Daddy thinks that it's not a boy. It's not a boy hobby. Is that interesting? Mommy stuff are fun, right? I know. It's fun for me too. Yeah, I know. Be careful, just don't ruin it. No, don't fall. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so fun, right? Yes, it's the most fun thing in the world. Thank you, baby. Thank you. So let's show everybody, right? Let's show everybody what we were stitching. We were stitching this. This. So, right. He thinks that it's really pretty. He wants to stitch a little bit of it. And here goes my organizer. Just don't ruin it, baby, okay? Thank you. Is it beautiful? Do you like the colors? Whoa, that's so pretty. They feel so nice. Right? They feel so nice. Right? Right. They feel so nice. They feel so nice. And they feel so pretty. And you're so pretty. You're not pretty, you're handsome. He is my handsome little boy. Right, baby? Let's show everybody your beautiful eyes. Show everybody your beautiful eyes. Mark. Right. Okay, so let's go on. Alright, so today is the 26th. And it is, it took me a couple of days to start filming again. I was kind of not in the mood at all. I did stitch a little bit during these couple of days, but not enough. I was really hoping that I will upload a video last weekend, but I guess that won't happen. The thing is that I was kind of really tired most of the time. I was not working for the last 3 days, so I had a pretty long, let's just call it a vacation from work. But tomorrow I am working from 4 o'clock. So, yeah, but during these 3 days, we had a lot of stuff happening. Marky is really fussy. We went to visit our grandfather. We kind of started the new try to buy a house. So my mom is now selling her apartment, and we made a new plan to buy a big house with her. That's what we were planning to do with his father. But to be honest, I'm kind of happy that this is our new plan because let's just say that my mom is much more useful in the household than his father. I have nothing against him, but it's always great to have another woman in the house. Though I do enjoy my own freedom, so I hope that that won't be a big problem. So that's the reason why we are looking for a house big enough for all of us, so she will have her own space in it, like you know, her own entrance, or maybe a little kind of, I don't know how to call it, but it's kind of a new it has a name in Hebrew, Yichidat Diur. Means it's kind of a piece of the house that is kind of put aside. And the tenant in that piece of the house is kind of living in his own small apartment. I don't know how to explain this. Hopefully, we will find something like that. I don't know yet, but that's our new plan. So right now we're working on that, and I'm kind of looking for houses in the moment. But also we are now starting our journey for a new baby. So hope it won't take me so long that, it took 10 years with Marky. Hopefully it will take much, no, less time this time, because I am not going to give birth after 40, and I'm 38 right now. Anyways, we are now doing IVF, and we have um our embryo transfer next Monday. Hopefully it will be okay. So by then I am kind of stressed out, but hopefully stitching will help me with that. Anyways, let's just go back to stitching. I am right now showing you my Chimera. This is the lighthouse, one of my most favorite projects, one of my harder projects that I've stitched, because to be honest, this is one of the harder projects. It's even a little harder in places than my Heaven and Earth design that I used to stitch. So right now I have 95.7% stitched. It's a pretty good, pretty good, because all I have left is just this little sky area in the top. And I hope that the coloring is okay, because I have kind of weird thing going on with my phone. I'm not sure if it is filming as well, because Marky's playing with it, every once in a while. So I'm afraid that he will break my camera. Anyways, I have been stitching this for the last 3 days till the 24th, which on the 24th I have changed it for something different. I will show in a couple of minutes maybe. So for the last 3 days that I was stitching it, I stitched 2,357 crosses, which is pretty good. I think that it's a pretty good progress. There you go. There's my saga, 2,357 half crosses. Let's just say half crosses. Okay. So these were the dates: 21st, 23rd, and 24th. On the 22nd, I haven't stitched at all anything. And I think that the progress is pretty good. I'm happy with what I'm getting, and I cannot wait to finish it and start the new Chimera that I was planning to. By the way, you guys chose it, so I think that it will be pretty interesting. Okay, so now the next thing that I was stitching during this couple of days was one of my newer projects. That was something that I've stitched for the last I don't, not for last, but maybe yesterday, and that is my long stitch project. There you go. This is what I have stitched. You know, it's a really easy project. By the way, those of you who have stitched long stitch before, can you please tell me these tiny little areas, how do you stitch them? Because I don't like the way they look. I mean, I love the larger areas, but the tiny ones are a little bad, I think. So yeah, so this is the progress that I have with this one. I think, to be honest, if you just stitch this for like 2 weeks, you will be able to finish it, maybe even less, because, well, it's a pretty easy and fast stitch. Hopefully I will have enough thread for it, because like I said before, I do have bad experience with these kits from Marichka, especially the long stitch kits, because I haven't stitched anything else from them. But still, the last one that I've stitched, I kind of dropped somewhere over the middle because I ended up not having enough thread for it, and it was really annoying, and I got really disappointed, and I just decided to drop it. So hopefully this one will be okay, and I'll have enough thread for this one. It seems like I should, because, you know, some of the colors are not that much of them, and I have a lot more of them on the organizer. So I hope that that will be okay. And let's see the back side. They say that if you are stitching it right, the back side of your project is supposed to look like the front. So it's a little messy, but I think that it's kind of reminding on the front. What do you think? Okay, now next project that I was stitching, I think that for the last 2 days or so, I have stitched 22% of it, which is a really good, it's a really good thing. Let me just put this aside, and I will show you this. This is my designer chart from Elisa Knias, one of my botanical gardens, botanical circles. This is Sakura, and I'm loving it. I said it before that I love stitching these circles. Really, really do. I really, really enjoy them. So let's just say that I was stitching this one also for the last 3 days. From the 25th, yeah, I'm kind of watching it, looking at it on Saga. From the 25th until tonight, the 26th, well, no, maybe 2 days, because it's already 27th, because it's 12:30 at night. So it's crossed midnight. So let's just say that I've stitched on the 25th, I've stitched 302. On the 26th, I've stitched 342. And when it crossed midnight, let's just add it to the 26th, I've stitched 33 more. So 375 crosses there. 75 crosses I've stitched during today. So yeah, and I think that you can see the progress with this one. These are not large projects, so you do see the result almost right away. The only thing about these is that whenever you stitch them, you need to stitch the back stitch to see the full effect of it. So I am waiting for the back stitch. I love stitching back stitch sometimes. And this is one of the projects that made me love it, because it kind of looks a little abstract, but once you do the back stitch on these ones, it just it's just beautiful. Okay, so I think that I will go to bed early tonight. It's only 12:30, so I think that it's time for me to, you know, rest a little bit, because I was crazy tired for the last couple of days. So tired that I didn't even film. So I think that maybe I should go to bed a little earlier than usually, because usually I do that at around 3 o'clock in the morning, and then wake up at around 8 o'clock, if not earlier, because Marky is waking up usually at like 8 to 8:30. So I don't want to leave him in the dark in his room, like playing around, if I sleep late. That will make me a bad mommy. Okay, guys, so I will see you in a couple of seconds with another update. We'll see what I'm going to be stitching tomorrow. I don't think that will be it. I think I will pick up some of my other kits. I really want to stitch one of my bigger ones, like my 12 beauties, but we'll see about that tomorrow night, because that's the only time that I can stitch the larger projects. It's around the night time. Okay, so I'll see you in a couple of seconds and I'll show you what I've been stitching tomorrow, or maybe today. So I have only 20% of my battery left and it's time to finish this video, I guess. So today's Saturday. Oh, sorry, no. Well, yeah, actually it is it's already Saturday because it's 12 yeah, it's 12:50 right now at night, so it is already after midnight. By the way, here's Marquise. Say hi. Say hello, old man. Anyways, today was pretty hectic. I was working and then I came back home and I spent some time with baby boy, and he's like a little tornado right now because he's running around all over don't touch my fabric, please. Excuse me. No. No, 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 no. Go away. Anyways, Marky's running around a lot lately. Well, for a while now, he never walks, he's just running. And whenever he sees somebody, he just gets so excited, like his daddy or my mother, his grandma. So my husband woke up after his nap, and look at him, he's playing. My old cat is playing. Are you old? He's actually 7 years old, by the way. Anyways, like I said, what was I saying? Oh, he got excited when my husband woke up and he started running around and he fell down again, and he actually hit his lip again and his nose, and he started bleeding, and it's the second time that he falls down and he kind of hits his lips, and actually he chipped a tooth. So that's a little sad for Mark. Anyways, he's a big boy. We gave him some love and he kind of forgot about it. But still, I don't know what to do to prevent the blue marks all over his forehead, because he tends to fall down or hit his head when he's running around, and his forehead looks like I'm beating him up. So that's that's a little nerving. Anyways, this is not about Marky. Marky's asleep and I am thinking that I'm going to go to bed as well. But before that, I wanted to show you this. So this is what I was stitching for the last couple of days. I actually thought that I was going to upload last weekend, but I didn't stitch enough and I didn't film the ending. So I ended up, just dragging it to this weekend. But this is my Rioli's kit. Just a reminder, this is the Pillow 40 over 40 centimeters. It is on black canvas, like you can probably tell, and it has 26 yarn colors, so woolen acrylic yarn. So let's just tell me. I'll just tell you what am I doing. So I actually finished this main element. That's what I think. I think this is the main element of this project, this red huge flower. I did start around this area. I started at the middle of the canvas, or from the chart, in the middle of the chart, and I actually stitched these little leaves and these two flowers, and then I moved to this one. I decided that I wanted to stitch the main flower and this beautiful bouquet, and I think that this red one is it. Now after I finish this one, I have the feeling that it's just going to flow all over the place because the flowers are smaller. It's not a full coverage, of course, so it will not take that long to finish. By the way, Marky bit this thing apart, so I kind of fixed it. I have a lot of bands, so I'm sorry for the ugly one. Anyways, let me just show you what I have stitched. So this is it. This is the result. This is the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful flower. Look at this. I think that this is so pretty. I don't know if you can see the lines of the flower, the leaves and stuff, but I think that in reality it looks really, really beautiful and bright. Look at this. Look at this. Why do I love stitching with yarn? I don't know other kits that have yarn in them, like kits like this. I do know Riolis have quite a few kits with stitched with yarn, so if you want to try it, please do. I do recommend it. I love the threads. They never rip apart. They never, they don't shed, and I think that the result is beautiful. I really do. So like I said, I did stitch around this area. At first I started from the white sunflowers, I guess these are, and the 3 leaves from the top. But by the way, I have this little cross over here that I haven't stitched. I don't know why, I just skipped it, and I need to remember to go back to it. And this little area is not my fault. It's like that in the chart. I'm just going to show you. There you go. So you won't feel bad about it. It's like it in the chart. So there's no stitching around this. And altogether, I think that it is so, so beautiful. Too bad that Riolis don't give you backstitch in this, because I think the backstitch would have added something to it. I am not going to do it by myself. I know that some girls actually do add backstitch by themselves, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to ruin it. I don't know how to. So this is about it. So tomorrow I'm going to put this aside. I think that's enough stitching from this one, for now. I think that I will start stitching down here. I think that I'll move on to this flower and these leaves, and I think that it will be stitched really, really fast all around here because the elements are not that big. Plus I really, really cannot wait to stitch the frame over here, so it's going to be interesting. Yep, so guys, this will be the final intro for this video. I think that that's enough for the last 2 weeks, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. By the way, subscribe down below. You have a bell, please press it so you'll be notified when my videos come out, and write comments. I really, really, really like to hear what you have to say. So I will see you really, really soon. By the way, my kid is already sleeping, so it's time for me to go to bed as well. So I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.